Chris, was it buying American important to you?
I wasn't going to buy another car that was bailed out by our government. I was going to buy from a manufacturer that's standing on their own, win, lose, or draw. That's what America's about, is taking the chance to succeed and understanding when you fail that you got to pick yourself up and go back to work.
That new Ford ad not playing out well with car companies that did indeed take government money. That would be Chrysler and GM. But former Chrysler dealer Jim Anderer says tough because Chrysler and GM bought this on themselves. Good to see you, Jim. It is a gutsy.
It is.
It's a gutsy commercial.
I got to tell you, I never thought that Ford would come out with an ad like that. And it's truthful. It's to the point. It's quick.
Ford's never done it before.
It is accurate. I mean, you can't find fault with telling the truth.
But that's more or less sticking it in the face of the administration, isn't it?
Well, that should be done because it's an absolute disgrace what this administration did to this country in regards to these bailouts. There was nothing but a union bailout, and in Fiat's case, a bailout of a foreign entity, just to reduce their debt overseas.
Now, their argument is, Jim, you know, I've gotten this round for round.
Yeah.
Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of jobs are saved. What do you say?
Well, they were saved on the backs of the taxpayers, all right? These jobs were not created for profitable companies. I mean, it's easy to employ people if the company's not profitable, all right? It's just like this Solyndra situation. Very, very similar.
Good money after bad. But, you know, the Ford thing I wondered about, because you think of the Ford executives, they've been tiptoeing around these bailouts for the other two because I guess they figured GM and Chrysler's success is, in a way, their success. The supplier network that supplies them supplies Ford as well. They don't want to mess with the president. They saw what happened there. Here they seem to be saying, how the hell with it.
Well, there's a reason for that, and the reason is that they do their market research, they do their market studies, all right? And I'm sure that there's this pent-up anger in the American public, especially the American buying public. Now think about it. As an American patriot, as a consumer, do you want to prop up a company that basically aided in the socialism of America? I mean, that's really what took place here. Or do you want to give a boost to a company that did it on its own, is profitable, and you want to support them in the marketplace? I mean, this is very important.
Well, is this just a bitter former, very successful dealer who was forced out because the government said, even though your sales were great, that you didn't measure up?
Well, listen, I am bitter, and there's a reason to be bitter. I mean, this administration with their auto task force virtually destroyed the lives of 250,000 Americans. I still hear from these people, so
They say it would have been more destroyed had they not done what
Well, they're incorrect. There's nothing that backs that up. It's as simple as that.
What do you think is going to happen to Chrysler and GM now? They all go hat in hand to the government again and again.
Well, it's a very good question. I think it has to do with the overall economy. I think it has to do with what happens with the next administration as far as taxes and increasing the economy.
So you already assume we're going to have a different administration?
Yes, I assume that. And I'm doing everything I can to make sure that happens.
You bitter?
Yes, I am bitter. As I said, I mean, the man had, in my particular case, he stole my business that was worth $4 million. He gave it to a guy down the street for free. Now, when a situation like that happens in America, we have a real problem. This is, you know, you're not getting much worse than that. We went through the court system. I believe the administration, through coercion and pressure, all right, got to the judges. These judges were not about to go against a brand new black president, first black president, so they fell right into step with him. And in doing so, basically corrupted our bond system. They corrupted our bankruptcy laws. Okay. They used their executive orders to circumvent the legislature.
And your work is not over yet. All right, Jim, thank you.
All right,
more after this.